Half a play, bottom of the second, coming at you now with Sean Goosenberg leading off against Po Yu Cheng. It's a piggyback game for the Grasshoppers, and the first pitch from Chen is a fastball away. 1 ball and no strikes. Final line on Braxton Ashcraft. 1 inning, 2 hits, 1 run that was earned, no walks, and 2 strikeouts. The 1-0. That is swung on, lined right at the first baseman Ordonez for the out. Right place, right time for Ernie Ordonez. A soft liner off of Goosenberg's bat at 92 miles an hour. Took a low pitch and drove it right to the first baseman. So 1 gone, nobody on for Michael Turner, the catcher. 1-0 dash here in the bottom of the second. Infield playing Turner to pull. First pitch to the left-hander. Squares around to bunt, pulls back on a called strike, low and away. 0-1. Po Yu Chen out to pitch for Greensboro. Signed with the Pirates on October 7th, 2020 as an 18-year-old. 0-1. That is bunted foul down the third base side, and Turner is behind 0-2.
Turner trying to get the bunt single. You have the third baseman, Mike Jarvis, who's playing in the 6 hole, almost where Michael Escato should be, but able to get it down, so now he'll be free swinging.
1-0 the score. Bottom of the second, nobody on, and 1 out for the dash. 0-2 to Turner. That is inside and low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Po Yu Chen on the year, 1-3 record with a 5.20 ERA through 8 starts. 36 1/3 innings of work logged this year. The 1-2. That is down low and inside. Turner not biting at those ones. It's 2-2. 36 strikeouts for Chen and 10 walks on the year. Pretty good ratio. A .279 opposing average and a .135 whip. The 2-2. Inside, ball 3. Count is full to Michael Turner. And since facing Winston-Salem on May 5th, he's had 3 1/3 innings logged. 5 hits, 4 runs, all earned. The 3-2 is tapped back at Chen on the mound. He jogs toward first, gives an underhand toss, and there's out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down in the bottom of the second. Dash leading 1-0. Andy Atwood, the shortstop, steps in on the right side. Infield playing him to pull a little bit. Left side of the infield shaded toward third. Here's a pitch. Atwood takes a fastball downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Po Yu Chen looks in. The wind and the 1-0 delivery. Off speed, finds the inside half for strike 1. Andy Atwood batting .208 in his short time with the Dash this season so far. 8 games to be exact. 1-1. Swung on, lined out to left, falling fast. Ciani dives and makes the catch. And there's some dispute going on. Guillermo Quiroz didn't like the call, and it looks like they're going to reverse the call. No, they'll deliberate on the mound, the 2 umpires. It seems to me like there's a chance Ciani could have seen the ball 1 hop into his glove, making the dive, and so that's what they're determining right now, and that's what has about half of the Greensboro infielders, or defenders, I should say, toward the dugout, and half of them still on the field. And so they overturned the call, and Atwood is safe at first with a line drive single. Ciani couldn't make the catch.
Good effort, but they're going to say he trapped it. So good break there for the Dash. Trying to now, Chen already thought he was out of the inning. Now he's got to face off against another batter and see if Weaver can make him pay.
So 1-0 the score, 2 out, runner on. Nice line drive single by Atwood's the 3rd hit of the night for the Dash. Here's Cabrera Weaver making his Truist Stadium debut in 2023. First pitch. Weaver takes high for strike 1. Weaver has seen time in Winston-Salem in 2021, 2022, and now in 2023. He's recently activated to the roster. 0-1 is tipped foul, 0-2. Weaver put on the roster on the 23rd, promoted from Single A Kannapolis. He's a Georgia native, was taken out of high school in the 2018 draft from South Gwinnett High School in Snellville, Georgia. Here's a throw back to first, and they got Atwood sliding. And that's the inning. So one hit, no one left on, no errors, and no runs. As we head to the top of the third, Dash leading 1-0 on Valley Live in the Dash Broadcast Network.
Dash to the Hanes Brands outlet store for
the app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Valley Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
Hoppers have come ahead 2-1, plating 2 in the top of the third. Dash have a little work cut out for him in the bottom of the third. Cabrera Weaver leads it off. Seeing the plate for the first time. Here's a pitch from Chen. It's a breaking pitch swung at and fouled to the third base dugout. 0-1. Cabrera Weaver was at the plate when Andy Atwood was picked off at first base. 0-1, swung through and missed, strike 2. Weaver batting .143 through 3 games since being activated on May 23rd. Here's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a fastball up top. 1 gone. That's first strikeout on the night for Po-Yu Chen. And so Terrell Tatum is up for the second time tonight. Reached on a single in the first. Advanced on a balk and scored on the Veras double. Chen winds and delivers. Fastball up high, ball 1. Tatum, a left-handed batter, knees bent, open stance. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. He was late to a breaking pitch to the inside, it looked like. Ball and a strike. Terrell Tatum drafted in the 16th round, 485th overall out of NC State. He takes a breaker low and in, 2 balls, 1 strike. Had a tough week last week, not going to sugarcoat it for you. 2 for 18 at the plate against Brooklyn. Scored 5 runs, though. Had a double, a triple. Made those 2 hits count. He swings and tips 1 foul into Gutierrez's mid. It's 2-2. He struck out 9 times, but walked 3 times. So Tatum looking to battle back this week. Already looking good with a single and a run scored in the first. 2-2. Chen delivers. And that one's down low. Fastball fills the count at 3-2. It's another thing Tatum is very skilled at, is taking pitches. He's got a good eye. Leads the South Atlantic League in walks with 38. O.U. Chen asks for a new baseball, and he receives it from the catcher Gutierrez. 2-1, Hoppers in front, nobody on, 1 out for the Dash, and the 3-2 to Tatum. Swung on, fouled away. Got a piece of an outside fastball with the end of his barrel. Steps back in. Back foot in the inner back corner of the box. The 3-2. And that one misses downstairs. Breaking ball a little too low. Tatum draws a full count walk. So he is 1 for 1 with a single, a run scored, and a walk. Runner on and 1 out for the Dash in the bottom of the third. Hoppers leading 2-1. Lloyd L. Chappelle steps in 0 for 1 with a fly out to left in the first. Swung at the very first pitch he saw. And he takes a ball outside. Good fastball from Chen. 1 ball, no strikes. Chappie waits. Chen from the stretch. Inside and low. Good take. Ball 2. Chappelle 4 for 20 last week in Brooklyn. A double, a triple, 2 runs batted in, scored 2 runs, walked 3 times, and struck out 5. 2-0. Runner goes. Pitch is inside. Throw to second is bounced and is off target. Rolls into center field. Tatum on his way to third. Gonzalez fields and throws. The slide by Tatum beats the throw. He's got a stolen bag. So Tatum with the stolen bag at second. Reaches on the throwing error by the catcher Gutierrez.
Kind of a short arm throw there from Gutierrez, and it evades both the middle infielders, and Tatum showing off his feet. Ball didn't trickle all that far into center, but was able to fly into third.
Tying run 90 feet from home. 2-1 on Chappelle. The pitch. Swung on, popped up high in the air. Left side, trailing foul near the Hoppers bullpen, and it drops into the stands for a long strike 2. So Chappie now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tatum at third, steps away from the bag. Infield crept in to prevent the run from scoring. The 2-2. Curveball. And that's strike 3, caught by Gutierrez. Lloyd L. Chappelle is confused. There's a late call, and here comes Guillermo Quiroz jogging down the third base line to get an explanation from Sam Carey. So I think the confusion might have been, first of all, the late call makes it extremely confusing.
They're saying that Chappelle foul tipped that into the glove of Gutierrez, and
so now they'll deliberate in front of the mound. That's the second call that the umpires have gotten mixed up tonight. The first one was the fly ball to left.
the ball does change direction.
First one, though, was the fly ball to left off the bat of Andy Atwood, and Sam Carey says that Lloyd L. Chappelle is out. So it's the second strikeout on the night by Po-Yu Chen. That brings up DJ Gladney, looking for his first hit on the night. 0 for 1 with a swinging strikeout back in the first. 2-1, Hoppers in front. First pitch to DJ, take it inside, knee high for a strike. I'm not sure whether or not the questioning was whether or not the ball hit his bat. I didn't hear it hit his bat. There's a swing and a foul into the dirt by Gladney. He's down 0-2. Chen gives Gutierrez the nod, and the 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Gladney taps home plate, rotates the bat into his right hand, waves it up and down above his right shoulder. The 1-2 pitch. Gladney takes strike 3 on the outside half, and the side is retired. So Tatum is stranded on third base. No hits, no runs, 1 error, and 1 left on as we head to the fourth.
The dash down going to the bottom of the fourth, but a good part of the order coming up with 4, 5, and 6 against Po-Yu Chen. Here in the bottom of the fourth inning, Wilfred Veras to lead things off. He's responsible for the Dash's only run today. First pitch from Chen. It's a breaking ball taken down and in for ball 1. Po-Yu Chen came in for Braxton Ashcraft in the bottom of the second inning. 1-0. So breaking ball hit sharply, but right to the shortstop Escoto. He's up with it. Toss to first is in time as Veras is out number 1.
I was surprised to see Ashcraft go so soon. I mean, yeah, he gave up a run, but other than that, he looked pretty spot on. I mean, only 2 hits, no walks, 2 strikeouts. A solid enough lone inning tonight for Ashcraft, but Po-Yu Chen's getting some solid work in as well.
Here's Wes Kath with the bases empty and 1 gone. First pitch. The breaker on the outer half called for strike 1. Dash trailing 2-1 in the bottom of the 4th inning. Ashcraft now 2 straight starts in a row. He's only gone 1 inning. 0-1. He's cut on a miss at an elevated fastball. It's 0-2 to Kath, but he's still recovering from his Tommy John surgery, but he's looked good so far this year. That's Braxton Ashcraft. He started the year in Bradenton on a rehab assignment, 6 1/3, 0 ERA, did not allow a run. And then this year with Greensboro, 16 innings, the 0-2, got him swinging. Pulled the string on him, a pitch down and in. Chen picks up his 4th strikeout, and there's 2 gone. Braxton Ashcraft still working back, but Po-Yu Chen, much different look from his first outing this year against the Dash back on May 5th, where he didn't get out of the 4th inning. He walked 5 and allowed 4 runs. Here's Sean Gusenberg. He's swinging at the first pitch, lines it into right center. On the runs, Bowen. He gets to the gap to make the grab for out number 3, and it's a 1-2-3 bottom of the 4th for Po-Yu Chen. We head to the 5th on Bally Live with the Dash down 2-1 on Bally Live and the Dash Broadcast Network.
Do you know why?
9 due up against Po-Yu Chen, who's out for his 4th inning of work. A righty on lefty matchup. First pitch. So fastball just off the outer blank for ball 1 here to Turner. Second time he's facing Chen today. Grounded out right back to the right-hander out on the mound. 1-0. It's a breaker inside. Good hitter's count for Michael Turner, up 2-0. An overcast night, a cold night as well. The wind blowing directly in. 2-0 pitch. It's fouled down the left field line and out of play for strike 1. But the wind coming directly in. That's probably the reason why Mike Jarvis didn't come away with a home run in the top half of the inning.
I thought that one was gone for sure, but the wind kept it in the ballpark. Barrow Weaver made the catch.
2-1. His line down the left field line, but tailing foul into the stands over towards a group of kids. And the count's even at 2-2. Turner will use his disengagement, hitting .274 on the year. 8 doubles, a triple. An OPS just south of 800. Chen's 2-2. Is rolled on the right side to the first baseman Ordonez, who charges in. He'll step on the bag. Turner's retired for out number 1. That brings the shortstop Andy Atwood to the plate with the bases empty. 1 gone in the bottom of the 5th. Dash down 2-1. First game of 6 this week between Winston-Salem and Greensboro. Atwood, his second plate appearance of the day. First pitch he sees. Breaker high and in for ball 1. Atwood scalded one to left that Sammy Ciani came charging on. Ciani laid out for it, the 1-0. Is lined into right. This is gonna drop for a base hit. Lands right in front of Jace Bowen, who went down trying to make a shoestrings catch, but the ball was sinking fast. It gets down. Andy Atwood now 2 for 2.
Sinking fast for sure. Coming off the bat hot. Atwood scalded at 101 miles an hour. Got a piece of a low pitch, nice line drive. And that's a risky one to charge by the right fielder Bowen. Luckily played it on the hop, but certainly poses the risk of darting past him if he can't put the glove on it.
Weaver showing bunt on the first pitch. Pulls back, and it's a breaking ball calling for a strike. Tying run at first in Andy Atwood. 1 gone, bottom 5. 2-1 in favor of the visitors. Started the second series of 4 this year between Winston-Salem and Greensboro. 0-1. Tying in. Weaver has to skinny up and get out of the way in the right-handed batter's box. Count even at a ball and a strike. But now 2 line drive singles for Andy Atwood today that have both been is the 1-1. Breaking ball on the outside corner, calling for strike two. Both have prompted the corner outfielders to have to do something because they were not easy balls to get to. Pitch, swing and a miss. Chen goes back to the breaking ball outside. He picks up another strikeout today. That's now his 5th. And there's 2 gone.
And Andy Atwood, solid contact hitter, and he proved himself in the later part of last year when Lorenzo Bundy was manager, especially post-Project Birmingham. He'd often go to Atwood as his main leadoff guy. A lot of singles up the middle that I remember particularly from Andy.
Tatum takes a breaking ball down and in for ball 1. Tatum, top of the order, up for the 3rd time today. Atwood leads off at first with 2 gone. 2-1. Greensboro in front in the bottom of the 5th. Pitch. Big hack from Tatum. When he waves at it and misses, count even at a ball and a strike.
Late breaking slider down low, got him there. Nice swing, though.
Tatum's been on base twice today, a single and a walk on his line. He's coming to score. The 1-1 is hit sharply, but right to the shortstop. Escoto is playing him up the middle. He'll take it to the bag at second himself for out number 3. And the side is retired. So the Dash, no runs on a hit, no. It's a 2-1 deficit for the Dash in the bottom of the 6th inning. 2, 3, and 4 coming up against Po-Yu Chen. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning, Lloydell Chappelli will greet him from the left side. As Chen, the right-hander, comes set from the windup, his first pitch. It's a breaking ball called on the inside corner for strike 1. Chappelli 0 for 2 today, a fly out and a strikeout for him. 0-1. It's a fastball lined into left. This ball's going to get down and be overran by the left fielder. Ciani will roll all the way to the wall. Chappelli on his way to second. He'll stop there as the throw comes back in. It's a leadoff double for Lloydell Chappelli, and the tying run standing 180 feet away.
That's the Lloydell Chappelli I remember from the beginning of the season, Brendan. Shortens up his swing, or rather reaches for an outside fastball, and pumps it out to the gap in left center. An extra base hit. A good first one on the night for Lloydell.
7th double on the year. Here's DJ Gladney. Tying run standing at second in the bottom of the 6th inning with no outs. Quiet night at the plate for Gladney so far as Chen will step off and reset. Gutierrez come out to talk to him. Trying to get the signs figured out with the runner Chappelli out on second. But a good start to this bottom of the 6th inning. The Dash got that 1 run in the first, but from there, they've only had a handful of base runners. As Chen has been dominant, Dash haven't been able to figure him out as the meeting continues out on the mound.
That's why a situation like this is so important. The Dash haven't had too many opportunities to drive runners in to begin with. And a leadoff double by Chappelli. Solid team at bat, setting the table for a good stretch of the order to do some damage.
We got an RBI opportunity for DJ Gladney and Wilfred Veras. So when we come danger time for the opposing pitcher. Chen has his sign and comes set. Takes a look back at second at the runner Chappelli. First pitch. Gladney lays off a breaking ball in the dirt. Gutierrez goes down to the butterfly to keep it in front of him. No advance from Chappelli out at second. But DJ Gladney ahead in the count 1-0. Hitting .278 on the season, 10 home runs, 37 RBIs. Pitch is breaking ball high and in. Gladney has to duck out of the way of it.
Might be an indication of Chen starting to tire here in the 6th inning.
That 57 pitches came in the 2nd and now into the 6th. 2-0. It's the heater down and away, 3-0. Chen's ready. 3-0 is hit hard down the right field line. This ball tailing towards the corner, and it's just foul. hard hit and a long strike number one. Just a tad late there from the right fielder.
3-0, green light, swing away. Would have loved it to be about 5 feet to the left, but nevertheless.
3-1. It's the breaking ball inside for ball 4. So Gladney draws the walk, his 9th on the year, and that puts runners on first and second for Wilfred Veras. And after the first two have reached, that will bring out the pitching coach, Fernando Nieve, to come out to talk to Po-Yu Chen as a lefty starts to get loose for the Grasshoppers down the left field line. But a big moment here. No outs. You got the tying run at second, go-ahead run at first. One of your best RBI producers in Wilfred Veras as we start to get late in game 1 of 6 this week.
Smart to just stall here by Fernando Nieve. Wilfred Veras has a batting average of 400 versus left-handers. Really has a solid average against right-handers coming into the game at 318. Just a dangerous hitter all around. With Wes Kath on deck, I would not be surprised if this is the last time we see Chen tonight.
So then you go to Kath, goes to Goosenberg, a righty, but then you have Michael Turner, who's a lefty as well. So no outs, runners on first and second. Dash trailing 2-1 with Wilfred Veras at the plate. A righty on righty matchup as Chen sent the pitch. It's a hard chopper on the left side. In the 6 hole in the backhand is a shortstop, Escoto. He goes to third. The throw is going to be in time, says Jacob McConnell. Guillermo Quiros comes all the way over and now is getting his word in with McConnell, the base umpire.
That's a bad call. No wonder Guillermo Quiros is so furious. Quiros has the best angle there. He's standing right there and saw clearly that Lloyd L. Chappelle stepped in before the throw reached Jarvis's glove.
Chappelle went in with a feet first slide.
Oh, yeah, he's safe. He's safe. That back heel looked to catch the very edge of the base as he was sliding in. I think Guillermo's right there.
So now there's one gone. Runners on first and second once again for Wes Kath. First pitch is a fastball taken low for ball 1. So it goes down as a 6'5" fielder's choice. It was the only play Escoto had, but Chappelle, he has the speed and looked like he got to the bag right before the ball got in. 1-0. Swing and a miss and a slider inside for strike 1. Cats 0 for 2 today, 2 strikeouts. Lefty continues to get loose for Greensboro as Chen is 1-1. Is sent high in the air in a straightaway center, sending Gonzalez back towards the track on the run. The ball pops out of his glove and bangs up against the wall. Gladney's getting the green light from second. The relay throw by Escoto's offline, and we're tied up at 2 thanks to a Wes Kath RBI double here in the bottom of the 6th. It's a breaker down low, a check swing. The appeal unsuccessful. Jacob McConnell says Goosenberg laid off. It's 2-0, but Kath now standing on second, up to 17 RBIs on the year. 2-0 pitch. Goosenberg takes on the inner half for strike 1. It's a breaking ball sent in the air into right center. Gonzalez on the run again towards the track. He'll make the catch. It'll be deep enough as both runners tag up. It's a sacrifice fly for Sean Goosenberg, and the Dash have regained the lead. It's 3-2.
Right there, that's all you need. Breaking pitch, reach by Goosenberg to pop it out to the gap in right center. A catch by Gonzalez, but like you said, deep enough to advance both runners and give the Dash the lead.
So that brings Michael Turner to the plate. 2 outs, a runner at third. Winston-Salem in front 3-2 in the bottom of the 6th. Turner, the lefty, digs in. First pitch. He takes inside a breaking ball from Chen down at the shoe tops for ball 1. This second time through the order for Chen. The Dash starting to barrel him up. The 1-0 pitch. It's a changeup outside for ball 2. Turner hitless in 2 plate appearances so far. 2-0. It's outside, 3-0. Even with 2 righties coming up, if Chen ends up walking Turner here on 4 pitches, won't happen as it's a fastball on the outer half for strike 1. I was going to say that it's probably the day for Po-Yu Chen. Turner will call time and use his disengagement. Turner looking to square one up here, trying to double the Dash's lead. The 3-1 pitch is fouled off on the left side. And it's a full count.
If they do pull Chen, I'm curious to see how Atwood fares against the left-hander. He has not faced one in high A all season long.
So big pitch here. Dash leading 3-2 with the runner standing at third. Payoff pitch is taken low for ball 4. Great at bat by Michael Turner. He's output runners on the corners. Still 2 outs, and Andy Atwood coming to the plate.
Yes, they're going to let Chen try and pitch out of this one.
So Chen remains on the mound. Andy Atwood, 2 for 2 today, a pair of singles coming against Chen. First pitch. It's a breaking ball in the dirt. Ends up skipping off of the front line of the left-handed batter's box. Gutierrez a nice backhand snag to keep the runners halted where they are at first and third. Turner a small lead off of first, the 1-0. It's a breaking ball and taken high and in for ball 2. 2 RBIs for Atwood this season, hitting .286 for runners in scoring position. Pitch, lined into right. Coming on is the right fielder Bowen. He'll make the grab. He was playing in against Atwood. Another piece of hard contact by Andy Atwood. But ends up retiring the side. But the Dash able to put up 2. They regain the lead and lead 3-2.